Anybody should join robotics because you're going to learn a lot of really cool skills for engineering.
Hands-on and build a robot, or even improve your writing and presenting skills.
Be around lots of other like-minded people. They can find some new friends at competitions.
It's definitely like a team building thing where everyone gets closer to each other.
My favorite memory from this season was getting a chance to go to the quarterfinals for one of our competitions after being chosen by one of the top alliances at the competition.
This past year on Drive Team, that was a ton of fun being a driver. My favorite thing was at the end of matches when we made our robot fly. It was pretty cool.
When we finally completed the robot and were ready to take it to competition, like just knowing that I worked on something and helped it get it to that point.
I've definitely improved on my writing skills. We write a lot on the business team. I've also improved my presenting skills and talking with other people. And there's a whole other aspect of FIRST that a lot of people don't really realize, which is talking to other people, making connections.
You learn a lot of team building skills, problem solving, like creative thinking, because you have to think up all these different ideas, designs, how to solve problems. You learn a lot of sort of leadership skills while you're teaching new people how to do stuff and learning a lot yourself.
We can learn skills that we can apply in the real world, which is one of the major parts that drew me to the team. You know, sitting in school, they don't teach you how to apply a lot of the stuff that you learn in the real world, but with robotics you can actually start to apply this stuff.
Robotics gives me some time to sit back and do some things I like engineering and brainstorming, and I get to be with my friends for a few hours every day.
Robotics gives me a chance to work on technical skills that will be useful later in life, especially considering careers that I'm looking into, specifically in the engineering field. So I'm able to work on skills that will have to be used every day there.
The business team writes letters to sponsors. We thank them. We write emails and letters to potential sponsors asking for sponsorship. We also write the awards, submit them. We also design the new logo every year, update our website, run our YouTube channel, and our Twitter. You like writing a lot, speaking a lot, business team is definitely for you.
In mechanical team, we make the parts that the CAD team designs. So we're mainly in the machine shop. We make parts in the machine shop. We assemble most of the robot as well and get it ready for the other teams, such as electrical and programming, to make it run. If you want hands-on experience, I would recommend joining the mechanical team. It's really great for just learning how to do things.
CAD is an acronym that stands for Computer-Aided Design. It's basically a general term for any software or design work that involves creating parts and 3D structures or even 2D structures. People that have already taken some classes in Saline High School, like Intro to Engineering Design, that really like CAD can join this team and continue to explore their interests while making parts that aren't necessarily dictated by an assignment.
On the electrical team, I solder wires for the robot, and essentially we make wires. We add things to them so that they'd be available to be added to the robot. And of course, we also have to add those wires to the robot. And we also work with batteries and electrics there so that the robot can actually function. Anybody can join the electrical team. You don't need any experience. This was my first year on the robotics team. And it was, of course, my first year in electrical too. I've learned so much, and you don't need any experience.
Scouting Group develops an app that we use to track other robots at competition to see how they perform at competition, how they can do at the challenge. Anybody who's interested in programming, there's a lot of programming that goes into the Scouting app, and that's not just Java in general. If you're really looking for an all-around view of programming and specific things like app development and networking, then the Scouting app is definitely a place to join.
For the programming group, we program the robot. Once mechanical builds all our mechanisms and our chassis and everything, and electrical adds motors and control circuits and everything, we tell it what to actually do. We control, when you press a button on the gamepad to control it, what does that translate to on the robot? Anyone can really learn programming. It's sort of, when you talk to someone, you think they make it to seem like it's some sort of black magic or something. It really is not that complicated to learn. It's really rewarding because you get to see all this code you wrote and see what it actually translates to in the real world. Anyone that's interested in computers and robots in general would have a great time programming.
We really want to get everybody involved in STEM. We really believe that engineering is the way of the future, and we want to make sure that more and more young people are involved in that side of the world, because it's really the direction we're heading, and if nobody's a part of it, then we're not going to make it very far. This helps us to make sure that you guys know what we're doing, because if you don't know what we're doing, then you have no interest and there's no reason for you to join. We, as a team, have a very large issue of we are not very diverse. We have one girl on the team right now, and we'd really like to have some more, because I mean, it's really important that we get everybody involved in STEM. We could always use more mentors. This club is entirely student-led. If there's anybody who wants to help us, you don't have to be an adult, but if you have experience in the field or you just want to help out, let us know. You can help us out. We'll make you a mentor. So you can find more information at salinerobotics.org. You'll be able to find information on who's on the team, the people that are leading the team at the moment. Don't wait to get into it in high school. You join whenever you can. It's a really good program, and I really recommend it.